Without portfolio, Dr. Ye Junrong, our honored guest, and leader of the Taiwanese NGO delegation members. Shall we give Dr. Jane Goodall another big hand?
Dr. Goodall, Ambassador 2, Honorable Legislator Zhao, Administrator Paul, all my friends here. I was about to read this, but while I was standing there, listen very carefully to what Jane was saying. I thought, I'm not going to read this, because I was so touched. Someone from Taiwan, and listen to someone who cares so much about the earth, cares so much about Taiwan, and saying so much in a very sincere way about hope. I was so touched, and I believe my fellow friends, you felt the same way. So I'm not going to read this. I would like to share with you some of my observations and some of my feelings too. Today, we gather here in South Africa. Indeed, we are now surrounded by animals. We are in a zoo. It is a partnership. It's not they and us. Jane was saying about hope, and I think we talk about sustainable development these days so often, so frequently. But sustainability or sustainable development is not a panacea. It's not a drug. It's not a medical pill that as long as you swallow it, everything got resolved. No. When we say hope, it's not like you go up to a truck and chest pounding without doing anything. That's not the way that we do sustainable development. There must be action, target-oriented action, so that we can work on, so that we have target. But all too often, we come up with cost-benefit analysis, saying that this is worthy of investment. We do this because we will gain so much. But I will tell you, when you calculate that in that way, you are going to lose your direction. Sometimes it's belief. It's a matter of dignity. It's a matter of choice. And when I say belief, it's not only religion. It's ethics to nature. I myself was a professor and participating in the NGO group while I was at Rio 10 years ago. At that time, I saw so many street kids hanging around the street. Some of them even hide away in the corner with those dark eyes, watering dark eyes. I know they are hungry, but I know they are lonely. They are lonely, so they are so lonely and they were so helpless. While people in Taiwan remember that we had so many street dogs, and we don't know how to get away with them. And some people even had them. But so many people try to hug them, try to help them. But how about kids? We were troubled by those street dogs. But people in other places were troubled by street kids. If we cannot care about our kids, how can we care about our environment? So I was so touched at that time, and I determined that I'm going to do something. And that something is not only pollution control. That something is not only about abstract sustainable development. That something it's about social justice. It's about caring, about so much things. And today we are here in this rainbow nation. It is a description of an extraordinary transition from minority rule to majority rule. And this rainbow nation also describe the extraordinary diversity of races, religion, landscape, languages. So tolerance, respect is really something that we should learn from here. But go back to Taiwan. I remember when I was at Rio, there were many NGOs trying to show that their idea is so different from the government. They petitioned that the forced nuclear power plant should be stopped immediately. And as a matter of fact, I joined that. Let me confess, at that time, I joined that petition, I signed that, and I hope my friends in Rio de Janeiro will sign it too. People at that time were so worried about nuclear power plant, and now Taiwan has undergone a profound transition from authoritarian state to now a liberal democracy. Today, I'm in the government. I ask so much that our government should do. Now, all those requests are on my shoulder. I know it's not easy. And I felt compelled to work as hard as possible. Taiwan has undergone that profound transition, but the world remains the same, and the earth is only one. Jean, when you say hope, I really think that we should work together, friends here from all over the world. As I said in the other occasion, my crystal ball is so clouded about the future of the world. But I believe together we can make a difference step by step. I thank you so much for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Ye. I think we're all inspired by wonderful speech of Minister Ye as well as Jane Goodall. Last but certainly not least, I would like to call upon Ms. Moha, Chief Executive Officer of Johannesburg Zoo. Let's give her a big hand.